December 15th, 1791. The first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution, the Bill of Rights, was ratified by the states. The great American experiment was underway. The notion that people would govern themselves was unprecedented. There were no models, no examples to choose from. For the first time, men enacted into law human rights, not just government-given rights. The authors deemed those rights so important, they made a provision to protect those rights so they could never be taken away. The Second Amendment.
A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Time and time again, history replays itself. Unarmed civilizations fall prey to tyrannical leaders. To ensure the balance of power remains in the hands of the people, the framers of the Second Amendment crafted 27 words. One sentence. To succinctly and definitively protect our freedoms from controlling political groups, oppressive religious organizations, or from an abusive government. None of those carefully chosen 27 words are unusual. The sentence is straightforward and crystal clear. There is no mention of limitations or restrictions on the type of arms citizens can carry. There is no mention of gun control. No distinction between sporting use and military use. No language regarding handguns, shotguns, rifles, or even weaponry not yet imagined. What the authors of the Second Amendment did specify is the right of the people, not privilege, to keep and bear arms. Yet, for more than 200 years, those 27 words and their intended meaning have been debated. What's the debate? We, the people, will decide. Here are 6 facts every American must know about the Second Amendment, often referred to as 2A. Fact number 1. The framers of the Bill of Rights believed in God. They fought for the freedom from religious persecution. They believed the right to self-defense is a fundamental God-given right that existed long before the creation of any government. In fact, written documents pertaining to self-preservation predate the Second Amendment by thousands of years. Reference to the right to freedom from violent harm and the right to self-defense is found in the Torah and Christian Bible in Exodus 22 verse 2. In Jewish law, the Talmud states, if someone comes to kill you, arise quickly and kill him. Roman Catholic doctrine has long asserted,
someone who defends his life is not guilty of murder, even if he is forced to deal his aggressor a lethal blow.
Protestant theologian Samuel Rutherford writes in his 1644 publication Lex Rex,
"Because no king or civil power can take away nature's birthright of self-defense from any man or a community of men."
Even the Declaration of Independence, written 15 years before the Second Amendment was ratified, clearly states,
All human beings are endowed with certain unalienable rights, and that governments are created to protect those rights.
So, what exactly is an unalienable right? A right that cannot be transferred or taken away. Fact number 2.
The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
The language of the Second Amendment prohibits the federal government from infringing on the rights of the people. As clear as the First Amendment's language of prohibiting Congress from infringing on the right of the people to religious expression, freedom of speech, and freedom of the press, the Second Amendment is also clearly a protector of rights. Former Texas legislator Dr. Susanna Hupp knows infringement firsthand. Her parents were brutally gunned down in a Texas cafeteria by a lone gunman.
Reported subject shot 15 shots into
The only thing that the gun laws did that day in Texas was keep people like me from being able to protect myself and my family.
Due to a Texas state law prohibiting the carrying of firearms, the handgun that may have saved her parents' lives remained in her car.
As odd as this may sound to you, I wasn't angry at the madman that did this, but I was mad as hell at my legislators because they had legislated me out of the right to protect myself and my family.
Fact number 3.
A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state.
The Second Amendment refers to a well-regulated militia. The right of the people to form citizen militias was unquestioned by the founders.